Hello everyone, welcome back to my creative ego. So like most of you, I was super excited when Tuesday morning finally opened their doors, and then I learned that some of the stores would be closing, but not all the stores, thank goodness. So they are going to have some of the stores that remain open, and based on what I read on their website, they're going to try to come back stronger and better, so let's root for them on that one. As crafters, we are going to hope for the best and hope that Tuesday morning pulls through, so that will be a day that we can celebrate. And yeah, let's continue on. When I went into the store, I have to say, it's been a really long time since I've actually done like real craft shopping. So I was pulling things off the shelf, and it was kind of funny because a lot of the things that I thought I did not need a few months ago ended up in my basket. Since I had all this time to think about all the craft goodies that I wanted to pick up, I was like, let's go back and pick up everything that I should have picked up. Or I will find a way to use all of these items, right? So this is the Maggie home stamp, and as you can see, it's super cute when you color it in, and I was thinking this would be like the perfect match for some of these stamps that I picked up from Michael's. And so it just kind of reminded me of like doll houses. So I was like, this would be super cute to put like on a gift tag and whatnot, or even on cards as well. And I really do think that this is like the perfect stamp set because, you know, like when you're a kid and you have your doll house, you're almost as tall as your doll house. So I think everything just kind of fits really perfectly with that theme. Again, the house stamps, those are from Maggie Homes, and I got that from Tuesday morning, and the other stamp set is from Michael's. And I was also really happy to find this Parisian Collection because I have seen you guys haul this collection for like months and I never saw it at my store. And so I was super happy to find it. I think I'm going to say super happy about all of my purchases, you guys. So yes. And then when I got it, I was like, okay, well, it doesn't actually cut the image out all the way. And I tried to go online to figure out how to use it. I still didn't really figure out how to use it, but I figured, you know, maybe you can use it kind of like a pop-up. And so, you know how you have like board game pieces, they have that little fold on the bottom. And so I was like, okay, well, let me try that. So I just kind of layered everything, and then I kind of left like a little bit of space on the bottom so I could actually fold it up. So I don't know, kind of like a pop-up card, not a true pop-up card because it needs a little help standing up. Sorry about the awkward angle on this card. You guys know that when your craft table is like completely full, you try to look around other areas that you can use as a flat surface, right? So that's kind of what's happening here. But even if I didn't try to make a pop-up card, the images alone are really nice, as you can see right here. So I try to create a little set here. So we have a card and a tag. And as you can tell, the tag has one of the beautiful bows that my parents made. Yes, that was made on an envelope punch board, you guys. And I really love this little scene right here, and I can't wait to incorporate it into my Christmas cards. And I know a lot of you don't like missing your soap operas, so let's get back to As the World Turns. You can actually cut out 4 different pieces from the set, and you can use it as a globe, or you can think a little bit more outside of the box or plastic packaging. And I was thinking maybe like for peacock feathers, like if I got a lot of different ones with kind of like the blue, purples, greens, and golds, I can kind of like create like peacock feathers with it. And this was one of the stamp sets that were constantly in the store, and I always debated about picking it up, and I figured, you know what, today is going to be the day that I pick the stamp up. And so it's really cute, and it's a really useful set as well. So I can imagine using like the grass patch for things, the little bow, and I love the bunny ears on here as well. You got a lot of different shapes of Easter eggs, and I don't really know how everything's supposed to be layered, so I was just kind of like testing out a whole lot of different combinations. So this fella's bow looks like it's way too big for him, and so it's really cute, all the different types of Easter eggs that you can make with this, and then you can also kind of build up some characters. I don't really know how it was supposed to be done, so I was just kind of trying out lots of different types of Easter bunnies, or Easter egg bunnies maybe. This fella is the tall Easter bunny. He's stacked with 2 eggs, and this one's actually really nice because they give you a shape of an Easter egg that doesn't have any design in it, so you can kind of create your own design later on. And what else did I pick up? I also picked this up, which is, of course, dealing with food. Oh my goodness, you guys, I have to say, one of the things that I missed the most during this kind of like stay at home type deal was my donuts. Oh my goodness, I even attempted to make my own donuts, and I have to say, it looked okay when I was frying it, but I cannot get the glaze down like they do at the donut stores. And yeah, it looks cute, but I still kind of want my traditional like jelly donut. And that's also sad too, because my favorite donut store, the owner is actually retired. So yeah, the taste of the other donut shop still isn't the same. And so I have to go on the hunt for a new donut shop. And this is probably not the time to be doing that. So I'll hold off on that for a while. But going back to the stamp set, it is super cute. You also have things that say baked with love, handmade with love, just for you. And I really love this. It's so cute. This set is perfect because it's summertime. There's an orange that says life is sweet. There's also an image that looks like a lemon, but if you cut it out in green pepper, if you cut it out in green paper, always thinking about food, you guys, always. If you cut it out in green paper, it could be a lime, and then you have some wedges and some circles. The circle could probably be used as a tire as well in a different project, and then there's a little flower. It's the perfect set to make a quick thank you card. On this card, I cut out one of the wedges in blue, just kind of like a base for like a flower pot. And then you can just kind of like draw your own stems and leaves, and then it kind of looks like flowers at that point. I will continue to show my love for Tuesday morning by shopping at all of their open locations, so you guys can stay tuned for all the haul videos. If I can remember correctly, this item was also on clearance at Hobby Lobby at one point in time, and I didn't pick it up there, so when I saw it Tuesday morning, I was like, yes, this is going to be perfect for like wedding cards. And it actually is such a big like image that you'll be able to fill up the entire card. So I bought a couple of doilies. This one is called the Sunrise Doily. It was only $4.99. This is the back of the doily, the one that kind of has like that little foam layer to it. I love having all these different types of sizes and patterns on hand for my doilies because, you know, if I use the store-bought ones, you know, the ones that come in like a huge pack, and then I really need one, this is really going to come in handy. That's actually how I justify buying all of my doily dies. It's a different size, it's a different design, so it's not the same. I have a reason to buy another one, right? So it's a really cute design, and it's a really good size. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that you're seeing in the background. This one is called the doily banner, and if you can see on the very top, there's like two little indentations on the right and the left. I'm thinking maybe you could probably string like a piece of ribbon through that. I haven't tried it out though. But once again, another really cute design, even if you just wanted to use it as a background design for a card or a tag. And this next product is actually something that I picked up before all the Tuesday mornings closed briefly and then reopened. So I was able to use it during the stay in place order, which was really cool because, you know, during that time was also Mother's Day. And so I thought this would be really cute. I want to make something that kind of ties into my mom's collection of decorative plates. And I used my Anna Griffin paper, which matched perfectly. And so, yes, I just wanted to mention this one again. I know I picked it up a little bit earlier in the year, but still worth an honorable mention. So it does come with two pieces, one solid piece, one decorative piece, and depending on the type of material you use to create the stand, it actually holds up really, really well. So as you can see, I'm just putting like a little stack of papers on here, a mixture of like embossed and die cut items. And then for Mother's Day, I created this plate and I just kind of like traced around a circle, and then I just had one end that was a little flat so that I could actually fold the card. So this definitely gives a new meaning to paper plates. So fancy, so cute, so pretty. So this is my Anna Griffin paper that I used, and I think it matched perfectly with the whole entire motif. And once again, you know, you can just flip the card around so you have Happy Mom Day on the front, and then on the back it's something that she can continue to use. This Doilys set kind of gave out like comic book vibes, and so that's why I picked it up. You do have to use, well, you don't have to use, but it should be used with an embossing mat so that it would look like this. But if you don't have an embossing mat, you know, just outline it with like a pen. That's perfect too. That's what I did here. I just kind of used the die itself as a stencil. You trace over that. So so that you spell out the whole word and it can be seen. And you know, just put like different types of styles to it. It's definitely going to be paired with a lot of my Marvel characters, and there's still a lot of that at the store as well. So if you guys are looking for those, you know, definitely take a look at it. Or if you passed on all the Marvel character dies, like these things right here, definitely take a look at this video that I made. It's a Papers Crafter guide to Marvel characters. And so I kind of show you some shortcuts on how to use these ones as well. And then also to be able to incorporate them in your everyday crafting, not just like with the Marvel Avengers theme. I really had a lot of fun making this particular video. It really took me a long time to make. So it was fun though. It's kind of like one of those comedy type things. So if you're really looking for a laugh, or if you bought the items and you never ever use them and they're still sitting there, I hope you can find this video really inspirational. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's haul. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified of all of my new videos.
Don't make me angry. Please subscribe.